Hi friends, and welcome here. Today I am going to be sharing 3 breakfasts that I had last week and my favorite coffee recipe. And so for my coffee, I start off with 2 pumps of the Monin spiced brown sugar syrup with some cinnamon powder and 2 shots of espresso. I throw that into my cup and then I give it a mix just to make sure it's well incorporated. And then I just add some Oatly oat milk. Oatly is my favorite type of non-dairy milk for lattes. And I throw in some ice, give it a mix, and it comes out perfect every single time. So probably what you actually came here for, we are going to be putting together a just egg breakfast sandwich. This is absolutely delicious. It's definitely one of those meals that I have when I just want to get a little bit fancier and have something a little bit different than just my usual healthier breakfast. So I'm going to start off with one of these packaged just eggs, and these are neat because they're the perfect size, folded and ready for a little sandwich that could be put together. And what I do is I just put it into my pan. I don't put any oil or butter, but you're more than welcome to. And I cover it with the lid and allow it to kind of steam and cook thoroughly. And then I am also going to be adding in some Tofurky plant-based slices. I love Tofurky. It's become one of my favorite things to have. And I'm also going to be adding in some plant-based cheddar slices. My favorite is from the brand 365 from Whole Foods. And of course, you're also going to be needing an English muffin. I picked these up at Whole Foods. They have my favorite, just all the things. So that's where I got it from. And once they have cooked for the muffin, I just flip it over, allow that to finish thawing since it was frozen. And I flip the just egg, and then I add my slice of the cheese. And for the cheese, I do cut it in half just so that it doesn't end up melting on my pan. That would be no good. It'll stick and that wouldn't be fun to clean up. But then I add in my Tofurky slice, allow that to warm up a little bit. And once my muffin has thawed, I just slice it, and then I am actually going to be adding in the smallest bit of plant-based vegan butter so that you get more of an like McMuffin taste to it, make it a little bit more authentic there. And then I cover it with the lid, allow that to warm up, and then it's pretty much done and ready to be put together. So I'm just going to transfer it onto my plate and assemble it. I'm telling you guys have to try this. This is amazing. You'll definitely have to resist the urge to make these every single day because they're just so good. So I made myself a vegan McMuffin with like just egg, vegan cheese. That is my favorite vegan cheese, by the way, the Whole Foods brand. And I added some Tofurky for some extra just goodness and protein. So this is my breakfast. Victor's the one who got me into this breakfast, and I like to add tapatio. You can also add a slice of tomato in here, and it is actually really good. So, taste test. It's probably really hot, but I'm doing it for you guys. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Guys, if you guys have a husband who is not vegan, or who just loves McDonald's, or who's just not vegan, make them this. I am almost certain they will not know the difference between the cheese. You can't even taste the difference. That's why that one's my favorite type of cheese to use. Oh my gosh, amazing breakfast today. So I'm having this coffee. I'm gonna go hang out with my baby. She needs me. Hi, good morning. It's another day, and here is what I had yesterday on Tuesday and today, Wednesday, for breakfast. These have been absolutely delicious, and Miranda actually shared them on her channel called Flourishing Miranda. You probably know who she is, but she shared these about 2 weeks ago, and they were absolutely delicious. I added some maple syrup and some what else did I add? Okay, I added some maple syrup and some cinnamon powder, and oh, it was delicious. It was perfect. I switched out the almond milk for some soy milk, and it, again, was delicious. Absolutely 100% recommend that you try these out. They are so yummy. The best way to describe these would be like a carrot cake. And I'm sure that if you were to bake these, they would come out just as good and if not better. So I'm just gonna go off and enjoy my breakfast for today. Simple, quick and easy. It was ready to go, and that just makes life so much easier. So this is the meal that I ended up having for Thursday and Friday, and it was absolutely delicious. It's not a meal that I would have ever thought to come up with myself, but it was basically just soy milk, cooked quinoa, some bananas, some cinnamon powder, and some almond butter, and it came out just so good, and it's definitely one of my new favorite breakfasts to have in the morning. So highly recommend, and shout out to Plant Based Juniors for giving us this delicious recipe to try.